All right, guys. So I think we are live. I'm going to grab the free daily gift from Hero Wars, right? We're going to grab that and hop on. Let's see. I think we're live. Double check. We are good. Very nice. Howdy, the one. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm going to hop over to YouTube and grab the link and put it into my Discord. So we'll do that first. Let's see. So we're going to grab that link and put it into the Discord. And today we will have a shorter Sunday stream. Not going to be crazy, but just before we get into some of the live games, we'll have that going. So it will be a short stream. So hopefully the most you guys will miss will be a little bit of the first quarter, but nothing crazy if you are here. We're going to go ahead and put this here, live stream. Boom. Hey, Anthony Smith, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Now, today's winner for the live will be chosen from the comments, so that is how things will go today. We'll be starting using the picker wheel for the Discord and YouTube comments starting next weekend. So that is how we'll get that going, if anyone was curious. So that is currently the game plan. All right, so we're going to start first. Before we look at the new nice event that just opened up for us, the Light and Dark Titan event, we will actually start by trying to acquire some of these enlightened, what's it called? Simon's Enlightenment. That's right. I'm going to try to grab some of those for our buddy Krista here. So we got some of those. We're going to also see if we can upgrade a glyph maybe. Maybe we'll do the magic defense glyph, just one level. So we'll do that. Hey, Riddler, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Today's shorter Sunday live stream, right? Because we like to have it just, sneak it in between the London game, which was decent. It was a good game. I will say the refs to me seemed a little bit shaky. Maybe on both sides at different points, but hey, whatever. It was an early game. Let's see. We've got a bunch of stuff going on here. So we're going to start by looking at the event after I get my daily login and the skin stones, the daily bonus. We got the color of night, right? So this is the Dark Titan event. I did start it, obviously, and the VIP, that's just from before. But I did open all 150 summoning spheres, and I do kind of want to take a look at these. So my game plan is to kind of grab these, and we will be opening them throughout the shorter stream. We'll also have winners chosen. I mentioned this at the top. I'll mention it probably a couple of times. We will have winners chosen from the comments today, not from the Discord and YouTube comments. That will be starting next weekend. So that is currently the game plan. Let's see, Black Might. We will grab the energy right there. And same here. I'm really trying to focus mainly on the Light Titan side, mainly because I want to finish my ERE first. Wait, is it ERE? I'm trying to think. It is the Light Super Titan. That's who I'm aiming for. Maybe I'm blanking on the name. But I'll be looking shortly after I open some of these guys, and hopefully we do get some nice return, but we'll see. So we'll see how this ends up. All right. So we've got this going on here. We've got a nice pickup. All right, so some of the main things is upgrading Titan skins, kind of costly, and leveling up your Titans. Now, The Solaris. Thank you, Hamimi. Yes, Solaris. Yeah. So one of the tough things with this event is that most of us, like myself, probably, maybe you guys as well, but a lot of my Titans I upgraded already in other events. So it's really hard to upgrade these Titan potions. So that is one difficulty. The skins as well, kind of, that's just a tougher element in general to kind of ascertain or pick up. So that's tough, but I'm hoping that some of these items that we get will help. I'm going to open up 5 of these summoning spheres as well. Doesn't do a whole lot for me. Anthony says, what a dramatic end to the game. I thought the Bills might have a comeback win, but they fumbled it, and the Jags held on for the win. Yeah, it looked like it might be close, but yeah, it definitely felt like the Bills, they just had too many penalties, and I don't know if they were legit or not. I don't know the rules of football well enough to say one way or the other, but it does often feel like there's a lot of penalties against kind of the better team occasionally. I felt like that also happened to actually the Commanders the other night when they were playing the Bears, right? It felt like the refs were definitely trying to help certain teams a little bit, right? I mean, I think we see that occasionally with Kansas City as well. The Chiefs, I love the Chiefs. Nothing, against the teams that I'm talking about, but it does seem sometimes there is a little bit of favoritism occasionally that comes up. But yeah, dramatic end for sure, Anthony, for sure. All right, let's see. We've got a couple of things I wanted to look at. Actually, we're gonna open. We opened that already. I do want to look at Titan Valley mainly because I want to kind of upgrade a little bit of my Titan artifacts. I already did some of this last night, which is why there's not as much to do right this second. But I do actually want to upgrade this first artifact up to 75 if I can. And this one needs to get exponentially stronger. So we're going to try to get, as far as 65 is pretty good for our second artifact there. As you can see, I've maxed out or absoluted the artifact itself, Belov's Greatness, for Solaris, but we still have, obviously to get to level 120, and I still need to also get, level 120 for all of them, and then also need to get all these to absolute. So we got a little ways to go, but we're making the right trajectory, or we're getting on the right path, right, to getting there. Tenebris also kind of making some nice moves. I upgraded this first artifact, Nephthys' Reaper, up to 4-star from 3. So that's some nice progress. Hopefully you guys are also making progress as well. I'm going to actually try to open up these inventories to kind of see what's in these more established. And from what I'm hearing, these are kind of going to be 2 staple events that we potentially will be seeing down the line for Light and Dark Titans. Is this kind of Color of Night scheme where they have these upgrades, and same for the Light Titan event. I heard these are going to be kind of how they go about these events coming in the near future. So we'll be seeing these events for these Titans. So I mean, I guess these are the basic way you have the Earth, Fire, and Water Titan events. Now these are kind of our staple or go-to Light and Titan events. So something to look forward to. There is a nice Solaris pickup. We'd love to see it. Hey Gujo, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We're getting a nice amount of light fragments as well, which I'm excited to see, obviously. Love getting more of them and seeing them multiply, giving me more opportunities to get some more Light Titans absoluted, which will hopefully also help translate into more returns for Titan Potions and gold. So we're going to keep opening up these 26 fragments here. We got some more Yari, more fragments. We got some nice Solaris there as well. Really love seeing Solaris pop up for us, 184 in terms of our total Solaris Soulstone count as of right now. Hopefully we can get a couple more as we go. I do have some dark fragments we need to open as well after this. And we're going to see what we can do to hopefully upgrade a little bit on our Titan. So we'll see what we can do to finish this up. Nice. So we did get a couple, I think, right here. Solaris, I thought I saw. No. Rigel. Nope. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I didn't see it. Okay, 18 more frag. There we go. There's Solaris. Say Solaris' name enough, and they pop up. Very nice. 204. Moving in the right direction. I did actually pull a Solaris the other day as well. For my first light super titan pull of Solaris, I hadn't pulled a light or dark super titan prior to that. There we go. We got 10 more fragments for us, and 10 more there. Very nice. So we got the dark titans as well. We've got, where are we at? The dark, well, we got dark fragments as well. And we got to open up our dark particles. So we're going to open up those. Good afternoon, Prax. Nice to have you here on this shorter stream. We were just opening up some light fragments, and now we're opening up some dark particles that we got from opening up 150 summoning spheres and, picking up from other aspects of the light and dark titan events. So, we've had some good luck so far with that. Hoping to keep that going here. So we will hopefully get some more nice items for us as we progress through this. Didn't see any Tenebrous Soulstones yet. But hopefully, maybe I just missed a couple, but we'll see if I can get some here in the Dark Particle. So we'll see how that goes. But, oh, there we go. There we go. So it does blend in a little bit if you look at kind of the Brewster and Tenebrous. They are different, but if you look at it really quick, they're kind of similar in that they have horns up top and kind of a facial shape that's similar. Obviously, there is a gap here, which is the biggest, I guess, tell if you're looking at it really quick, right? You can always obviously see there's also the dark blue in the lower left corner. But if it's going really quick, you might miss it. So, I mean, I don't know. It's tough to see really fast, but, I mean, it's noticeable. So, there's that. We got 6 more right here that we can pull. So, we're going to go ahead and grab those 6 into 4. 2 more. And I'm hoping, let's see, we got 8,000 Titan Skin Stones. We might be able to do at least one level with that. Not really sure which level to focus on. So, we'll take a look at our rewards and see if I get more for one level up of a Titan Skin Stones on either the light or dark Titan first. Anthony Smith says the New England Patriots have a tough game today against the Saints. That will be a tough game. I kind of expect the New England Patriots to really kind of fight back. They looked really, really bad in their last game. Like, I hate to say it, they just did. They looked really bad. And the Saints looked awful as well. I think the Saints bounced back and played better football, but with Chris Olave hurt, a lot of questions on that on that Saints squad. I would say the Patriots have a chance, and I would not be surprised to see them potentially pull out a win. And it would be it wouldn't be an upset because they're favored to win that game by 1 point. So it's going to be a really good matchup. I'm excited to kind of, take a look at it. It will be a close game, though. That is for certain. All right. So as we keep going with our shorter stream today, right, got to emphasize it so that if someone misses it and, the winner's chosen from the stream, people aren't upset. Incognito, hello. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. As we are making some progress, we're opening up all of our Outland chests here, right? The free ones. I do still have the opportunity to take down Brog, but I'm trying to upgrade some of my heroes first. So we will focus on that for now. And I do want to see if... Oh, we also have the Path of Warrior event. Can't miss out on it. We got a trifecta, 3 events all going on at the same time. All right, so we need to do at least 2 level upgrades for the Dark Titans. 2 more for Light also gets me 2 more fragments. So I guess we go with the Light if we can. If we can't, we go back to Dark Titan upgrades. That is kind of what we're looking at for our Titan. So let's see. All right, can we do 2 Light Titan skin upgrades? Obviously not for Solaris. Can we do it for someone else, though? It's a lot. That might be possible for a Dark Titan, Light Titan as well. All right, so we can do at least one, but it doesn't look like two is quite possible right now. 3-9, is that the lowest? So 3-9 is the lowest. So if we do one upgrade here, it does give us an opportunity to do two. So we're going to do our Dark Super Titan Tenebris for the second upgrade to get those two Titan Skin upgrades to get one of the Dark Particles. So that's what we'll do. And I really am focusing on Solaris, so I'm going to upgrade Solaris once, even though it doesn't benefit me as much. I still think there's an opportunity before this event ends to pick up some more Titan Potions. Probably not enough to get Solaris one more level up. Really would like to get her to 120 before the end of this event. That's my number one goal, is to get Solaris as far as possible, close to level 120. Then I'll look at Tenebris as well. It's kind of my current ideal situation if we're looking at it from that perspective. So we did pick up one more Dark Particle, which I'll save for later. I do want to look real quickly here and find a matchup. Good morning, Andrew Cabrera. Nice to have you here on this shorter stream. We also have John Jensen. Hello, hello. We've got Orion here, right? So that's a hero I don't see used too often in my checklist. We also have Ishmael, which I actually also haven't seen. So I'm making just some rough notes here as we are going along. Kind of like to see what Hero Wars recommends for counters, and then I like to kind of test it out later on my own. Orion here, said to be weak against Satori. I agree with that. Isaac, that's a no-brainer. And Fafnir. So Fafnir is a hero I haven't really messed with enough to really, figure out how he can be best utilized. So that's something I need to look into a little bit more. Ishmael, the popular hero that a lot of people want countered. So I think here we got kind of what Hero Wars is recommending with Daredevil, Peppy, and Ching Mao as some counters. And I think some of these guys make a lot of sense, right? So for me, Daredevil makes sense because of the burning attribute, right? That's one of the Daredevil skills that got reworked. The first skill, I believe, actually leaves a burning skill. So when Ishmael is not invincible, right, in demon mode, that might allow for some burning effect to take down and whittle down Ishmael's offense. If we're looking at Ching Mao, right, again, 15% damage over time, it gets taken away. So that could also play a factor. I haven't looked at Peppy enough to know how to best utilize her, but that is also someone who is recommended in these matchups. So something to take note of and maybe look at from my perspective. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Anthony says, swap some of your trophies. I think I did that, so I'll look again, but I think I did do that. So I'm probably out of luck in that regard, but I will definitely look into it a little bit more. All right, let's see. Can our Yasmin hold out? I know she's strong against Galahad, and she should be good against most of these heroes. The only question for me is, can we get rid of Ishmael? And with that dagger throw, looks like we were able to finish him off. Should have a pretty easy time. I don't want to be rude about it, but I think there's not a whole lot here defensively. Orion's just not really a defensive powerhouse. He's really known for offense, so that can really hurt a defensive team, right? So all right, we got Yasmin featured. I would assume Yasmin's going to be on your team, and it looks like Yasmin is on your defensive team. So Astaroth, pretty common hero to be seeing around here. We got Yasmin as well. Surprisingly, I haven't seen too many Isaacs, so I will probably be making a note of what they recommend to use against Isaac. Haven't seen too many great options in general, but I'm curious to see what Hero Wars has to offer on the subject. Celeste, yep, and Isaac. So the recommendation on taking down Isaac is Kira. I mean, that makes sense. A physical attacker, a long-range attacker. But it does kind of assume that the rest of your team isn't going to take down Akira. Ching Mao, that also makes sense, but again, assumes that you don't really have too many tank options to avoid basically having your Isaac get hit. Tough call on that one. Not sure that's really how it works, but it's all right. Yasmin as well. So I think one of the problems here is the recommended heroes are fine, but when covered with the right team, Isaac is really hard to hit even with these heroes. So I don't know if that's really the best alternative, but in this case, I will be using Yasmin. I think I like my odds here. Key is getting rid of the opponent's Yasmin, as is typically the key when you have Yasmin versus Yasmin matchups and you don't have Helios available. So that's kind of what we're going for here. As long as my Yasmin can take down the other opponent's Yasmin, and this is one of the key reasons I have Nebula in my lineup, of nullifying status effects is key when you're facing up against a Yasmin. Obviously, Sebastian is not available, so the next best option for me is to use Nebula, and that's what we're doing here. Celeste will be gone in a little bit, as long as I can get Yasmin to hit her again. Nice. And the key here again, Yasmin's got to take out the other Yasmin. If that doesn't happen, I'm in trouble. So we will hope that that is the ultimate outcome here. So here's the current game plan, guys. Because we're keeping this stream pretty short, my goal is to get my attacks in here on this particular event. We'll probably try to see if there's anything worth picking up in the shop. Oh man, this Yasmin is ripping through our team, which is problematic. Can I get rid of this Yasmin in time? Doesn't look like it so far. Can we do it? Oh no, gotta dodge. Please, Yasmin, take her out. Isaac is great, but we really need... Oh, man. So that Yasmin took our Yasmin out first. We're going to lose this matchup, unfortunately. I don't have anyone who can deal enough damage, so we're going to skip this battle. Unfortunately, it's a loss, but we knew that that was the risk coming in. It was high reward, high risk, high reward. So that is tough as well. Prax says the new island map is a serious money grab. Yeah, I will say I saw a bunch of, well, how do I explain this? I saw a bunch of maps that are complete, so I do have kind of good idea of what we can expect. Let me see. I think they've also been posted to various groups, so I don't know if I have that on hand. But essentially, yeah, I agree. The new map, not really, yeah, we're talking about this pet season just so that everyone's keeping up. The Mysterious Island map. I've seen a lot of people, you know, completely open everything up. Yeah, I mean, I just can't justify the spending on this. Obviously, the emeralds are nice to pick up for free, but outside of that, I'm not really trying to complete the map. I'll look at what other people have posted and go from there, but really it's not the biggest appeal to me personally. So I'm not going to be probably purchasing too much there, but I will say the pet season overall, it holds some value. I really do like, obviously the pet of your choice is helpful. Don't really care about that though. The thing that I think is the most valuable, actually, other than the Gift of Sanctuary, which is very, very valuable, I actually think the one thing that's more valuable, in my opinion, is these, I think they're eggs, but what are they technically called here? Will you let me click on you, please? It's actually these right here, the pet boxes. They contain emeralds, chaos particles, which are pretty nice, the pet soul chests as well, and the eggs. So the least valuable thing you can get here is an egg. Still pretty valuable. You want to hold on to those for an upcoming pet event that we're going to have. But I will say, like everything else, very, very usable. The emeralds are a key prize, and you're getting 12 of them each time you progress past level 70. So I will say on that end, if you're able to play regularly and it makes sense for you financially, I think it's not the worst investment. But I agree, this event, if you're only looking for keys, maybe not worth it. So anyway, that's my current thought processes on it. If you don't agree, that's totally cool. Let me know as well. But I do hear that as well. Prax says it was just poor timing after just paying for the pet season. I hear you. I hear you. And Gonino says, let me fix that for you. Hero Wars in general is a money grab as well. Fair enough. John says, if you buy any of the packages, you get triple the rewards for getting VIP today. So I guess if you are to go in on spending in Hero Wars, today might be a good day to do it for triple VIP, because I think VIP is one of the tasks in the event. So if that is what you're looking at, that might not be the worst thing as well. Yo, Jimmy, nice to have you here. I also am someone who believes that VIP 15 seems low for this game. You guys may or may not agree, but I do think it seems a little bit low, considering I think a lot of people are above VIP 15 at this point. There should be higher tiers that give more rewards, essentially. And I think one of them should be at VIP 20. I mean, I haven't recommended this yet. Probably should look into it. But if you hit VIP 20, quite frankly, you should be getting a bonus on your emeralds, any subsequent purchase. That just seems right to me. Because I think it's a little bit unfair the way that it currently is stacked. I don't know. I think that's how I look at it. Yo, Jimmy, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. John Jen says, Hero Wars business is to try and make some cash. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Tanya, hello. Nice to have you here on this shorter stream today. We do have football coming up a little bit later. I guess technically it started, but nothing that I've missed that seems major yet, so we're all good. But yeah, so we're going to get our final weekly quest here complete. Opening up those going up those 100 flights of tower steps. Sounds a lot more tiring than it is when you're level 130, right, or maxed out. I don't need to do a whole lot there. We did talk a little bit about this pet season here. We also talked about the dual events that we got going on here. Let's see, is there anything else? We do have 2 more matchups we can do here. Maybe this is me, guys. Are you guys also finding that once you get past the ×1 reward, the ×2 almost seems to almost immediately knock you back to ×1 streak rewards? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just have bad luck. Let me know. But yeah, all right. So let's see. We got Corvus here. It's recommended that someone we look at is going to be Peppy and Satori. And it's very, very intriguing to me. Peppy's coming up a little bit more than I expected. Same with Amira, right? And I got to take a quick closer look at some of these heroes. But Satori, for me, makes sense in the scheme where we don't have Sebastian available. But when we do have Sebastian available, you know, that becomes a less viable option to take down Corvus, really limiting who he is kind of weak against in terms of best available at that time. I think we've already looked at Maya as well. Yep, Maya's pretty common on the defensive scheme. The problem here, though, is obviously Corvus is strong against Yasmin. So that puts me in a situation where now I'm looking to put together a team that has the twins. I'm probably going to use Aurora. We're going to have to be a little creative here. I'm going to use something like this and hope that Lars is not taken out by our opponent's Yasmin. If my Lars gets knocked out, this matchup's over. I'm going to lose. But that's, again, high risk, high reward with some of these, and some of these are based on high risk, high reward. When you look at Yasmin, she's one of those heroes, mainly because of 2 reasons. One is her ability to dodge. That's purely RNG. And if I'm able to take down that Yasmin, I have no fear of Jorgen. But if I can't take down Yasmin, Jorgen will, with the help of his other teammates, take me out. Just how this game works. But yeah, if we can use our Isaac to fuel our offense here, hopefully, and get enough dodge from Aurora to support our squad, we should hopefully be able to win. And taking down Yasmin there, I think, gives me a huge advantage. I should hopefully win this one now that the opponent's Yasmin is down. Had the Yasmin not gone down, would have been a lot closer. But we do get the win. Very, very happy with that. We got one more matchup we can go against here. And it is true that you do get emeralds and, well, you do get light and dark progress, right, for VIP, as John's mentioning here. If you were to spend a day getting that VIP, I'm not recommending, not saying to or not to do anything. I'm just saying that factually, that is an opportunity. That is something that is task related, right? So that's all I'm focusing on here. Marcus, this is a rare hero to be seen on defense. So I'm just going to make a note here. Jorgen, recommended. But again, Sebastian, most cases will be available. Not in this case. But that is a deterrent. Isaac, problematic as well. Fafnir is an interesting hero who I don't see often as a counter, but is showing up a lot more than you'd expect. Daredevil, we've seen a fair amount of. Artemis, another hero you don't see very often on defense. Judge, rated the #1 counter to Artemis right now. Interesting. I don't really get why, but interesting nonetheless. Yasmin and Amira. Again, Amira popping up a lot more in general. Let's see. Tanya says, what are you going to buy in the Cosmic Battle Shop? What am I going to buy? We'll take a look here after I hopefully win this matchup. Looks pretty friendly to me. Not too many magic attackers. No real need to use Isaac. I do see that Isaac is recommended, but I'm not going to use him. We're going to go a little more offensive with this matchup here and see how this plays out. Let's go, guys. All right, so let's see how this plays out. So if Yasmin takes down Daredevil, we should be in great spot. I don't really see anyone posing much of a threat offensively to us. The Twins should take care of everyone. If I can get rid of the offense, yeah, we're good. We're looking strong. Obviously, Marcus is still technically alive because he gets to fight and stick around, but we should be able to work around that, I believe. And yeah, the nice little win there. Let's take a look at the merchant. So I'm looking at upgrading one of my heroes. As for which one, I don't quite know yet. I don't think the Violet equipment makes any sense. I think it's a terrible deal. Don't like these rewards. The orange equipment chest, though, does have me intrigued. Some of these, the All-Seeing Eye in particular, super annoying to make. The Dwarven Head Hard Bane, I'm not gonna get. Creator's Feather Ring, another annoying item I would consider. Shining Armor, again, another semi-annoying item. I do like these red ones, but I don't think they're worth 5,500 Cosmic Battle Coins. I think that's too expensive. That's absurd. The random crystals are tempting. I'm not going to lie about that. And I wouldn't fault anyone for grabbing those. I think the Great Enchantment Rooms make no sense. Chaos Core is a little too expensive. The Cosmic Battle Chest, I don't think the rewards are good enough to justify a 600 price tag. If you put them down to 300, I'm looking at it. But at 1 for 600, it's a little too steep for me. Flawless Artifact Chest, also for me, unless you're in desperate need, I think it's too much. My personal opinion, again, not anything official. So I'm kind of looking at these two, but leaning the orange equipment chest as my favorite. Then kind of these insignias probably next. Then the chest of random crystals. I think those two have some value. And some of these items down here, especially if you're looking at throwing knives, Lycanthrope's Fangs, Lamort cards, and Ruining Helms. I think these are priority #1. Alucard's Amulet, I also think is a very good deal. Considering this item is super annoying to make. You need 2 Lycanthrope's Fangs, if I remember correctly, and a couple other items that are really not the easiest. So these are items I would be looking at, these orange level items here. I don't really know if these are worth it. Roller's Globus is annoying as well, but I kind of think you want to stick in this area right here. This is the sweet spot for best value. These guys not really worth it in my opinion, but these 6 right here, if you're trying to upgrade your heroes, that's a good spot to look. As well as the orange equipment chest as a backup. I don't love it as much as some of these other items here for the value. But yeah, it's probably one of the better options if you're going to look at up here. And then the chest of random insignias and crystals, the next best value. So I would kind of rank it like this. So these 2 rows right here, probably top tier 1 for me. Then I'm kind of looking at these 2 crystals, the random insignias and crystals, as tier 2 followed by, if you really need it, that orange equipment chest. Everything else, probably not fair value if it's me, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to find another match. We're not going to probably get any fights in, but we'll just look for an opponent in the meantime. I can't even do that. So we'll see what their opponent has there. Elmir Dark Elf. That is a rare hero to see on defense. Pretty cool. I'll look at that a little bit later, but that is how I would rank the rewards. Let's take a look at the merchant here in general. Then, if you guys don't mind letting me know, if you're on Facebook or web, I will add you to a picker wheel in a little bit. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to look through the town shop, and we'll pull up the picker wheel, and we'll have some winners as we have a wrap up on our short stream. So that's currently the game plan. Let me make sure I didn't miss any important comments here. Let's see. Yep. Tanya says I have 25,000 coins. That's crazy awesome. I would definitely look at those, that middle tier of rewards. I just think they're so good, well priced. And considering how annoying they are in general, I think these are kind of the go-to 4 that you want. And if there's something you need here, I don't think it's a bad value, but I do think that there's better value here in the Sphere Powers and Alucard's Amulet than the Oracle Sensor, just slightly. I don't like the value for Aquint's Trident. I think that's too much. Ruler's Globus, okay value, but I really think these are the prime places to get your value. After that, I'm kind of looking at the insignias and crystals for heroes that need it. It's kind of how I'm going. Perfect. All right, so we got some Facebook and webs in the comments. Mr. Big, nice to have you here. Hopefully you got my message, and apologies for leaving you off the wheel the other day. I think we got you back though, so that's good. And we will, let's see. Ooh, artifact chests opening. All right, we'll see if we can sneak in. No, we have no keys. Got to start packing in some keys and start saving up on that. All right. In the meantime, I probably should get one arena hit in. Might not win it, but I need to get a hit in, otherwise I'll forget. Don't want to go a day without at least getting like a little bit of emeralds, so we'll make a hit here. This one should be pretty favorable to us, I think. We stick with that team. I think we're okay. All right, we're going to get this hit in. We're going to hop over to our picker wheel. We're going to have one Facebook, one web winner, and we will wrap things up. For this stream, we'll start using the YouTube videos that are now posted and the Discord contest entry, right? We'll use those two starting next week, and we'll have winners chosen from there. So that is currently the game plan. Thanks for letting me know if you're on Facebook or web, if you have a reward, if you're just hopping on right now. Thank you guys for also hitting that like button. I will, shortly after this matchup, open up a picker wheel, and we will have both winners. All right. So let's see. Come on, team. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we win or not, but I would like to win if we can. Hopefully Car can get some double effective hits. Not getting too much luck here. I'd love to take down either Sebastian or Celeste ideally. I'd like to take down Sebastian first, and that would get me a win, but it looks like we're not going to get lucky enough here. Maya's just doing a little too much damage, and our Isaac is not eating it up as well as we'd like. Probably should use Sebastian instead of Nebula. I think that's the difference here for us in this matchup. Unfortunately, it's okay. Let's go ahead and close this down. We're going to open up a picker wheel and get you guys put in for today's contest. All right, picker wheel. Let's take a look. These were from yesterday. File, open, edit. All right, today is Sunday. We got Facebook first. So we're going to take off all the inputs. Yep, I'm sure. We're going to do Anthony Smith for both. Got web. John Jensen's on both. We got biking as well. Cool. All right. So that looks like, well, I mean, I know Prax is also on Facebook. So I'll put Prax on there because I know he's on Facebook. Save that one. Ooh, where's this? Oh, that's right. The save is not there anymore. I keep forgetting. The new updates on this are confusing for me because they're not the same. But there's a Sundays one, and Andrew Cabrera's on both. Got Viking on there. Perfect. All right. File, save list. There is that. We'll put Mr. Big on the web one this time for sure. All right, there's that. And also, Mr. Big, I did send you a reward yesterday. My bad for leaving you off. Mr. Big, are you on both, Mr. Big? Let me know. I will adjust if that is the case. Tanya, bonus. And we have Jimmy as well. We got John Jensen, of course. Anthony Smith. Oh, we got Incognito. Hamimi. Mr. Big, are you on both? You told me web here. We got Riddler as well. And today's reward will be the one that includes the portal charges and the bottled energy with some, I think it's gold as well. That is currently the game plan we have. Let's see. All right, we're going to save this. Let me know if there is anything that or anyone I'm missing. I think I got everyone on here though. I'm going to save this in the meantime. So this is the web list. Anthony Smith, Incognito, Hamimi, Riddler, Mr. Big, Tanya, Jimmy, and John Jensen. Think that's everyone there. Is Gujo on here? Gujo's not on here. Gujo. Incognito. John Jensen. I think I got everyone. Is Anthony Smith on here? Yep, Anthony Smith is on here. Oh. Tojo. Nope. Gujo. Save this list here. Let me know if I missed anyone. I think I just added everyone. I know there's a slight delay, so if someone says I'm not on there and they are, that's okay as well. But I think we are adjusted. So that's the web one. And let me know if you don't see yourself on here. Andrew Cabrera on both. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Andrew Cabrera. We'll save this one. Let me know if anyone else, sees that they're not on the web list. We'll look at the Facebook list. In the meantime, if you're seeing you're not on web, let me know. We're going to open up the Facebook one in the meantime. So I've got Anthony, John Jensen, Viking, Prax, and Andro. Anyone else on the Facebook side, let me know. Don't want to miss anyone as well. So Facebook or web, I think we're good. I'm going to give it another second. Hey, CalNap, let me know if you're on Facebook or web. We'll add you to the proper picker wheel or both. We will make sure we get things sorted out properly. All right. So we will get that sorted. CalNap, let me know. I thought for some reason you're web, but maybe you're Facebook. Don't want to be wrong, so I'll let you let me know here in a second. But yeah, we will probably get the picker wheel going in about a minute or two. I'll give you a sec to get that all sorted. In the meantime, reminder again, real quick, I'm gonna remind everyone the YouTube videos are back up. So that is good to go. CalNap, I'll add you to web. So the videos are up now on YouTube for Facebook and web. We also have the Discords are now officially up. So now that we know what CalNap is there, we're going to start the picker wheel. Here is our first winner, which will be our Facebook winner. Good luck to everyone. Let's see who it is. I'll be sending you your gift after the stream if I can get your IDs, if you don't mind, if you are a winner. So let's see. All right, winner number one for Facebook is going to be Anthony Smith. I'll be sending you your portal charges and subsequent rewards here shortly. Anthony, if you could let me know your Facebook account, that would be awesome. Congrats on your win. I'll be sending you that ASAP as soon as I get your ID. We're going to also open up the web picker wheel now. And what we will do is we'll add CalNap for sure. Yep, CalNap's in there now, and we will spin this wheel. Good luck to everybody. Let's see who our second winner is going to be. Now it is going to be... Thank you, Anthony. I will send you something in a little bit. Our second winner is... Anthony, it can't be you again. I'm sorry if it is. Okay, I don't know who won that. John Jensen. All right. Well, it worked out. I was like, I don't know who the winner is, but John Jensen, you are our web winner. Congratulations. I will be sending you your reward. If you can let me know your ID, that would be great. I'll send you over that reward. All right, congrats to John Jensen and Anthony. We're gonna have more winners next weekend. Those will be, again, one last time, from the YouTube videos and Discord videos accordingly, right, if it's Saturday or Sunday. So with that, congrats to our winners. Let me know your ID if you don't mind when you get a chance, John, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys very soon. Hope you have a great